The passage, more honored in the breach than the observance, from Shakespeare's Hamlet, 1602, refers to a custom that is more honorably ignored than if it were to have been followed. Hello, my name is Richard Ellis, an Agilist and process change consultant. Some large organizations, it seems, follow the process steps of Agile because proscribing actions are what they are most comfortable with. Yet, what is really needed is a conversation about how people work together. Typically, Agile is implemented as a reorganization, changing who reports to whom. But iterative development requires people to work together on independent teams to create customer value. These are two very different things. Startups and companies new to project management typically take to Agile very easily. Reporting structures created over time to support a command and control organizational structure have not yet formed. A clean slate allows self-organizing, cross-functional teams to arise. Very recently, I presented a proposal to a major bank to help two software development teams improve their process as their new Scrum Master. I was told neither team had been able to align itself well with the bank's Agile Maturity Assessment model. One team had been doing Agile Scrum for more than a year, yet their velocity is lower than it was before they switched to Scrum. Typically, a team that moves from waterfall to Scrum increases their velocity by 2 to 3 times within 3 to 4 sprints. I know that number sounds hard to believe, but that is the average. But please don't take my word for it. Do a search for it online. How is it possible that neither team increased their velocity and one actually slowed down? They have product owners with individual backlogs, which the teams meet regularly to refine. They hold daily stand-up meetings, retrospectives, and, I was told, are completely cross-functional. The only explanation I can think of is they were really, really good at command and control development. And now they are not really doing Scrum at all. Likely they are going through the motions, but have not yet cut the puppet strings of management that were once necessary to guide their SDLC processes. One clue was the bank's project leadership asked me questions about sizing estimations. Why can't they use hours instead of story points? Even mentioning they use both for consistent reporting, comparable across teams, that sort of thing. Management's focus on estimation is a red flag. After all, the point of estimation is to help the product owner prioritize the backlog and the team in sprint planning. The team does have to know their velocity to give management estimates as to how long an entire project or release will take, though. Waterfall reporting in an agile process does not work. At best, it just represents waste, time the team could be spending actually working. It also introduces excessive task switching, as teams have to put down their work to produce metric reports. All too often, though, these reports open up an opportunity for management to influence or direct what takes place within a sprint. Indeed, the bank asked me how I would handle changes made to user stories by the business in the middle of a sprint. Apparently, this happens with some regularity. External micromanagement during a sprint effectively kills any opportunity the team may have to improve the process to increase their velocity. One of the powerful advantages of Scrum or Kanban or XP is the team gets to organize their own work. They should be left alone to complete their work as they see fit. Management's only report should be the sprint demonstration meeting, held every 2 weeks at the end of the sprint. This demonstration, open to any interested stakeholder, shows work actually completed and delivered. It does not include partial work with an estimate on when they will get it done. Facts are better than estimates. When the time between product releases was months or even years, status reports on work in process made sense. That is no longer the case. A second hint that the bank's team were not really doing Scrum are the internal roles within the team. The software coders and the QA testers worked within their own specialty and even belonged to separate management hierarchies. And this is problematic on at least 2 fronts. First, to call one member of a team a coder, another one a tester, and a third a BA shows they are not working together as a team. High-performing Agile team members work together to bring a user story from the backlog to done. With defined roles, team members do not work together on user stories. They each work sequentially on them. They divide the work according to their individual areas of expertise. When the BA is finished, they hand work off to the coder, who submits their work to the tester, who then tests the work and then may or may not return it to the coder for rework. This handoff of work within a team is often referred to as mini waterfall. The issue of different team members belonging to separate management reporting structures is significant. It telegraphs to employees that doing your specific job is what is important and what you will be rewarded for. I have seen this more than a couple of times in banks. Management dismisses this concern as a minor annoyance and not relevant to have team members working together as a unified team. Yet, their managers have nothing to do with a team, or a sprint, or a user story, or customer value. The managers of each of these areas of expertise are responsible for ensuring that QA testers test, or UI architects design. Less or large-scale Scrum is a framework that coordinates the efforts of multiple teams. It refers to this conflict of serving on a team, yet reporting to external managers as optimizing locally versus optimizing globally. The essence of this concept is people may be asked to work on user stories, but it is their managers who are external to the team to whom they are accountable. An individual's recognition and rewards are evaluated on how they respond to what their managers ask them to do, not how many user stories they complete or how they help the team. The culture of the organization then rewards hierarchical behavior, not teamwork. Teams who are left to their own devices during a sprint are able to swarm or pair program. This has at least 2 important benefits. First, teams can focus on a user story to get it done. Second, by working together, team members learn skills from other team members. Team members working together share knowledge, and the team becomes more cross-functional over time. This reduces bottlenecks and allows user stories to flow more smoothly through development. Over time, higher cross-functionality allows teams to reorganize themselves into smaller, more efficient teams. Working together on shared tasks with the freedom to improve leads teams to achieve high performance. Agile is not something that you do step 1, step 2, step 3, output, repeat. Agile is more properly described as a way of thinking. It is a change of focus toward creating customer value and away from internal organizational concerns. This is a difficult leap for many legacy organizations to make. If you like this video, please press the like button. Also, please leave me your thoughts in the comments section. This will help me to improve. Thanks for watching.